Most freelancers believe that without an employer 401k, they're falling behind on retirement. Here's the twist. You can actually shelter far more money than your friends with regular jobs, sometimes nearly double, if you pick the right account. Two self-employed people earn the same income. One assumes retirement is hopeless without a company plan and saves nothing. The other opens one specific account and quietly saves a corporate employee every single year. The only difference is knowing your options. By the end of this, you'll know exactly which account to open and why. Quick note, this is education, not financial advice. Check with a pro for your situation. Now, why being your own boss is actually an advantage here. When you work for yourself, nobody hands you a 401k with a match, and that feels like a disadvantage. It usually isn't. The self-employed get access to some of the most powerful retirement accounts that exist, accounts that often let you contribute way more than a standard employee can. There are two main ones to know, the SEP-IRA and the solo 401k. Here's the loop I want you to hold on to. One of these two can let you save close to double what the other does at the same income. I'll show you which and when. But first, why bothering with any of this matters so much for someone who's self-employed? Before comparing accounts, understand the payoff, because it's double. With both of these, the money you contribute can reduce your taxable income this year. So you're not just saving for the future, you're cutting your current tax bill at the same time. For a freelancer already paying that extra self-employment tax, that's huge. And once the money is inside, it grows for decades without being taxed along the way. An upfront deduction plus years of sheltered growth. That combination is why getting this right matters more for you than for almost anyone. Here's the single most important idea in this whole video, and it has nothing to do with which account wins. Time. Money invested in your 20s or 30s has decades to compound, and compounding is exponential, not linear. A modest amount invested early can easily outgrow a much larger amount invested late. So the worst mistake isn't picking the wrong account, it's waiting until you feel rich enough to start. Even small, regular contributions today beat big ones you keep promising yourself. Start now, optimize later. Speaking of optimizing, let's meet the two accounts. The SEP-IRA is the easy option. You can open one in minutes at any major brokerage with almost no paperwork to maintain. You can contribute up to around 25% of your net self-employment earnings, up to a yearly limit the IRS sets. And it's beautifully flexible. In a great year, you put in a lot. In a slow year, you put in little or nothing, no penalty. For a lot of solo freelancers who just want something simple, low effort, and effective, the SEP-IRA is more than enough to build real wealth. But if your goal is to save as much as humanly possible, this next one is the answer to the loop I opened. Here's the payoff. The solo 401k is the heavy hitter because you contribute in TWO roles. First, as the employee, up to the full standard 401k limit. Then again, as the employer, an extra percentage of your profit on top. Stack those two and, especially at low to middle incomes, you can shelter close to double what a SEP-IRA would allow at the same earnings. That's the save 2x more I promised. Many solo 401ks also offer a Roth option. No deduction now, but the money grows and comes out completely tax-free in retirement, which is powerful when you're young and in a lower bracket. The trade-off, a little more setup and some annual paperwork once the balance gets large. So how do you choose? Want dead simple with minimal fuss? The SEP-IRA is hard to beat. Want to maximize and like the Roth option? The solo 401k usually wins, especially if you also freelance on the side of a regular job. Then actually open it, use a reputable low-cost brokerage, watch out for high fees that quietly eat returns, and this is the sneaky mistake, make sure you actually invest the money after contributing, instead of leaving it sitting as idle cash. Many people fund the account and forget that step. Pick simple, broad, low-cost index funds, automate your contributions like any other bill, and let time do the heavy lifting. To recap, you're not behind. You have better tools than most employees. Start now, pick SEP-IRA for simple or solo 401k to maximize, invest it, and automate. Future you will be grateful. If this helped, subscribe. Next, how to raise your rate without losing clients. See you there.